Now, these first two have a very similar aesthetic. I titled them in my list, quote, looks innocent. Now, on these two, from the exterior, you look at it and you're like, oh, this is a pretty ho-hum house. And then you get inside and things get freaky. This one is just a little bizarre. The second one, well, we'll get to that. So like I said, this is easing folks in. Deceptively small. Well, 3,000 square feet. It's pretty okay, you know? But the lighting, purple curtains, I don't know what you're talking about, Orphorio. We're talking about the exterior. We aren't talking about the purple curtains. Plastic bricks. No, I think it's just the lighting. So this is, the lighting on this is a little weird. It could be white, it could be robin egg blue. I'm unsure because you look at the color right here, and then you look at it right here, and there's a white car, but the house is white, but it's also really sunny. Oh yeah, this one's sold. You'll see why, I'm sure. Maybe. But this is, you know, the question of the exterior color is not important. It's interesting, it's classy. I mean, it's got a very specific aesthetic. I don't know about y'all, but I kind of like these doors. It's very quirky. It's very 70s-ish. Yeah, it's Lauren. I like the blue. There was actually, when I was house hunting, when it was still semi-affordable in this part of the state, there was a house I put a bid on that had a nice robin egg blue interior, and it was very nice. Yeah, and this is the other thing I was mentioning with the color. You can't really tell. That's a really old roof, though. That's like this right here, the washing and stuff. You're going to have to replace that roof once you move inside there. That's absolutely a roof on its last legs. Speaking of somebody who has to pay out the ass to replace his roof at some point soon. Ugh. Oh yeah, extremely Columbo doors. Okay, let's go inside. Whoop. And we're off to the races, folks. These are the front doors. Now, this is, the people in this house really like this type of wallpaper. I actually have a question. Do folks know what this sort of a wallpaper is that has actual art on it? Like, there's got to be a phrase for it. But it's very reflective as well. The visual flavor blast. Graphic wallpaper kind of brings another sort of mental image to mind, if you get my drift. Real big on the double doors, though, because there's the front door, there's the double door side entry. This is probably a coat closet. This is double door to another room. Railings leaving up some steps, I imagine. Edible wallpaper. Well, this is the entryway, so let's go ahead and just head on into the next room, which is absolutely going to be normal. No, I lied. We've got another Joker color palette, folks. Yeah. I really appreciate also this this very interesting carpet as well, because it's not just all uniform carpet. It's like you don't see this very often. This is expensive typically, I think. But yeah, very, very vibrant colors here. And they really like the pinkish purplish color. Well, you know, the curtains, I think it's okay. It is a very nice room, I will say that. The furniture coloring is a little strange, but I mean, you know, this is a nice couch. This is an expensive couch. It's very, I don't know if they restored it or if they just made it from scratch, but this is actually pretty lengthy, it looks like, but it could be a trick of the eye. You know, the old sneaky, what is it? The old sneaky fisheye lens, as I call it. Covered in so much cocaine residue? Probably. So this is just another shot inside the same room, backed up. I think the perspective is a little less unwonky, but it's still a little strange, as you can see by the table here. But yeah, it's interesting. Like I said, this isn't... This is a weird one, but it's not bonkers, super insane crazy. It's just got some weird quirkiness. Yeah, it is really big, because this is, it's a tea house, yeah. Yeah, the chandeliers, they were really big on the pendulum. These are chandeliers or pendulum lights, whatever folks want to call them. There's a good number of them here because there was one in the entryway. Now there's two here. Yeah. So the perspective is going to be kind of weird, but it's a two-story house, but it's 3,000 square feet. I'm guessing this is probably based off the interior from what we discussed last time, I believe. Clockwork Orange. Yeah. Yeah, Maxwell, I could definitely see the Clockwork Orange here. It's a very Kubrickian. We'll make up a word. We'll work on it. But remember the entryway? This is the entryway, so you've kind of got this nice color clash going on here. And also the Kubroid. Kubrickaken. But notice the stairway. I love the dedication to the theme. They got to the stairs and they're like, well, may as well continue up here. It's kind of got the whole watermelon aesthetic. And it looks like it's also on the next floor, maybe? Kubrick-esque. Kubrician. But yeah, it's so this is I don't know where this is relative to the room we're in. I kind of lost my place, but we have this aggressively different sort of aesthetic off to the side here. Yeah, they really like the watermelon look. I use that word, but the thing is, you've got this table that's very much colored like it because there's this jadish green. There's this, I mean, this stuff. There's so much money that went into this decor. I mean, just to back up a moment, because yeah, that's what I mean. I could see some people saying, it's okay. I mean, it's even, look at the dedication. I'm backing up here because look at the pendulum light. They even got the color matching on here. Actually, okay, I see where we are in the room. Can you expect any 3D tours? Yes. There is at least one 3D tour. Okay, so I see where we're heading to. The place we were just at with the table is the same room, and this is the T-shaped room, so this is just the opposite corner. Yeah, okay. And we have another room over here. Let's see where we're venturing to next. Okay, this is in the corner. You get a little sneaky peek of the next room over here. They move away from the watermelon, they go to something else. Yeah, there is a lot of customization here. I appreciate that they had a color and they dove straight into it. No, the kitchen. Yeah, let's take a look at the kitchen, folks. We've got a marble stone creamery aesthetic here on the dining table. Oh, man. Yeah, the kitchen floor. It is... Ooh. It is choice, folks. In fact, let me see. I think the next photo... Can I get a wide... Yeah, can I get a wide clock? Also, the ceiling is reflective. Wow. That has got to be some aggressive lighting. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's a very strange collision of things. 'Cause, oh, hey, that radio. This is an extremely grandparent's house. That radio is mounted flush into the wall. Did folks have any grandparents that had sort of a setup like this? It's something I've been aware of, but I've never seen. But it's literally a radio that's mounted into the wall. It's like an old-timey design. Confused trespassers. Well, there aren't enough mirrors for that. That's the thing. Parents weren't ritzy enough for that? Yeah, I gotcha. There's some things about this I can't put my finger on, Great Joe, but there's something about this that makes me think of my father's parents' house, which is weird because nothing aesthetically or design-wise is like this. But we can look at the info in this listing in a moment to see when it was built. But I mean, like, dishwasher right here, this is an ancient dishwasher. Well, not ancient, but I mean, this is like from the 80s, probably. Oh yeah, you can see the pink over there. There is the cooktop, but you're right. I don't see an oven. The oven might be behind us, actually. But we don't get a good picture on it. The perspective makes it really tricky, too, because this is a dishwashers, don't come this narrow. So this is the perspective throwing us off again. Man, and that whole aesthetic over here, those are sliding? Do those slide? I think these covers slide. It's an interesting sort of look. Huh. Dishwasher, a singular dish. You think it's a trash compactor? I mean, I see what you mean. Those are usually pretty narrow, but, huh. It's just I look at this and I think normal width, and over here it's just like, wah. Also, hold on. What is that? Any guesses from the chat what that is? I can't zoom in is the thing. I mean, this is kind of the best spice rack, bread box. The bread boxes that I've seen are usually just sitting outside. It wouldn't be dumbwaiter. This is a first story, and well, I don't think this is a dumbwaiter sort of design. Yeah, Maxwell, this is reminding me of what we looked at last time called that we called the gamer house, that had very weird optical trickery going on. It made depth perception aggressively hard to guesstimate, but I think we get the idea. The whole thing's a dumbass kitchen. Okay, so this is a little more sensible. We're on the other side. This is... I don't know where this is placed, but it's a little less offensive. We can see this nice, very nice era-specific veneer of wood. Yeah. The den is over there. Blue, well, this is kind of a... Yeah, that over there is blue, blue, blue. So let's just... We'll probably get to there in a moment. This is guiding us toward... Looks like just, yeah, it's a... Yeah, washer, dryer, sink for just filling up a bucket. It's interesting to see this inside of a small-ish house. This sort of a setup over here, something you don't usually see in smaller houses. And then I suppose a secondary refrigerator? Yeah, it's an important sink. It's just I don't really see this inside smallish houses. Oh, for soaking clothes? Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, that's something, Goat, I was reminded of. When I was looking through houses, there was one house listing that was particularly strange that I saw folks discussing. It's like, there's like several subreddits and websites you can look at for this stuff. And the tricky part, oh, a mess sink like in the garage or mudroom? Oh, I gotcha. But there was like a lot of interesting stuff you can see in some of these older houses. Like there was a listing of a very old house that their photos had mostly been removed. The listing was yanked. But, for example, they had a wooden sink. And folks were saying, wow, why is there a wooden sink in here? And somebody said, actually, servants' quarters or servants, you know, what is it? They would have wooden sinks for dealing with china so it wouldn't chip and break as easily. And I thought that was like an interesting little thing that you don't see because it's so obscure and old. Well, it's where you keep your mud, Orphorio. Where do you keep yours? That's a weird question. Okay, we're back to the reflective wallpaper in case you want to get a side eye of yourself when you're, you know, doing whatever you need to. It's where you go in as opposed to where the visitors come in. Victorian shit and hell yeah, friend. I know this is the lens, but I do like the idea of like a toilet paper roll being way out in front of you. It's like that just strikes me as like just something that's just incredibly rude to do. Yeah, you gotta reach for this, folks. This is actually 3 feet away. Hope you got long arms. Man, there was a house. There was a house that one of my exes was renting, and I remember I stayed there briefly for something a long time ago when we were still seeing each other, and the thing that I thought was really messed up was directly opposite the toilet was just a full-length mirror. It was the weirdest damn thing. I remember asking her about, like, why is there a full-length mirror there? And she's like, I don't know, you just kind of block it out. I'm just like, what? What? Ugh. Anyway, enough about my exes. We're off to the den. Okay, far less. You know, this is a far more normal thing. Yeah, it is airy. So this is you know, this is a very 60s-ish, 70s-ish thing. It's, you know, the very cheap veneer lining on the walls. It's tacky, but it's like, you know, it's like, I like it. It's okay. I'm a sucker for this weird stuff. How about y'all? Oh. An antechamber. Ooh. Yeah, it is a very busy couch, isn't it? Daughter's telling you this is a shiny house. Yeah, she's not wrong. Well, depending upon her age, she might appreciate the next house quite a bit. Yeah, it's very tacky, fake wood, but there's something about me, something about my inner grandpa that's like, I like this. I like this. It's very cheap, but it's an aesthetic I kind of like, you know? At the risk of sounding incredibly basic. The thing holding the scissors? Well, this is just a little guy. It's just a little guy with a pocket for sharp stuff, I guess. The neon sign. Oh, man. Vino. This is probably for wine. Vino. Yeah, this is folded flag, yeah, so veteran thing here. Yeah, this is probably someone's grandpa who was here with this stuff, maybe. I don't know. Ooh, but the painting, that's actually, that's texture. That is like 3D-ish. That is something that's raised out a little bit. That is, I want a closer look at that. It's very distinctive. I kind of like that. Yeah, those are cool. I hope I don't know, I forget where the photos go from here on out. There's a different shot of the paintings. I'm just really drawn in by these because that's so unique. Yeah, it does have the Lego look, that weird texture. It's very old furniture design too. You don't usually see furniture shapes like this nowadays, at least not easily attainable. Yeah, it does have sort of a sitcom-y or maybe even a Mad Men-y sort of thing, doesn't it? Part of me wonders, I'm hoping it's not the case, part of me wonders, does this place really smell like cigarette smoke? I really don't want to know the answer because it just kind of ruined the whole vibe. Yeah, smoke vent. Yeah, you're right. This could have been a cigar room. Probably. Dang. Yeah, if they've got a fart fan in the middle of the room, you bet it's for the smoking. Yeah, it's an okay room. It's a nice little den. Weird place for the TV, but whatever. This is for when you're having stogies and drinks with your buds. You can watch the game. How are the Oilers doing? I don't know. Oh. Okay, we're back in a reflective part of the house. But hey, you can absorb crystal power, so that's a plus. Very green. Mini a key party, yeah. In case you were starting to warm up the house, let us remind you. The only room, yeah, the den was Grandpa's only solace. Yeah, there's Pink. I have grave news for you, Goat. We're heading in there in a moment. Pre-JO era crystal. Yeah, the JO is so untapped in this thing. Okay, so folks, this is a bedroom. You know what I love inside of a bedroom? I love a visually busy bedroom. I want to look up at the ceiling and I want to go cross-eyed. Oh, lovely. This is... I've never seen a bedroom so visually busy. Look at the monitor. Yeah. Little guest room TV. Sure, the picture isn't upside down? I don't know. Yeah, this could be planning for like an inverted castle situation. I could see the level designers, what they have in mind here. You'll have to have a special power-up to jump over that, though. Oof. Yeah, we have another weird hanging light situation here. I hope you're not tall, because if you sit up, you're going to be bonking your head on this. Unless it's in the very corner. The perspective is kind of... Yeah, it is out. Yeah, you're right. Well, that's your first mistake, house seller. Take that. Yeah, it looks to be over the table. Okay. So... This is the dad's room. This must be another room the dad designed or something. The carpet is very loud. But there might be a mismatch on the wallpapers. I can't tell if this is solid or not. But striped, extremely wood veneered. Okay, it's probably the same then, because there's this little bit of the stripe poking out the bottom. The guest room. Oh, thank Christ, my eyes can rest at last. Far more conservative in the way of shapes. An old iMac? Could be. Could be. I don't know. Ooh, this is Wii Shop music. It fits nice with the aesthetic. Yeah, I think on it more. There's the old Apple computers. Those usually had like a big old caboose they sat on top of. I don't actually know what that is. That could be a slide projector. Could be, yeah. How old is this place? We can look in a moment. I think we're through most of the weird stuff. I'm trying to think. Yeah, because this is like an extremely normal-ass bathroom. Which I find very weird that the counter is so dinged up as it is. Like, look at all of this stuff. It's strange that this is... Yeah. This is just really used and abused. It's so strange somebody with such an expensive sort of aesthetic, they didn't come through and fix up these tiles. New bathroom. I don't know. It's very interesting. I was also kind of hoping that we would see like a slot in the wall for dumping razors like they have in those ancient houses, but not that I can see here. The water damage on the mats. Yeah. Ah, boy. Okay, and the shag carpet, everybody's favorite. It's back. But we're rounding the corners. We're down to stuff that's... Yeah, that is a super squeaky chair. If you sit down or you change your position, everybody in the house is going to know about it. But, you know, we're rounding the corner. We're down to where the rooms just have one or two things wrong with each other. Yeah, this bed's as uncomfortable as hell. You can see those rolling wheels. That mattress feels like garbage, I'm sure. Full of Melee players, yeah. Another angle of the same room. Nothing new. And we're off to... Okay, so we had the green aesthetic. We're back to the pink aesthetic. Okay. So this was the master bedroom. Yeah. Princess Peach. Yeah, they got the carpet from the same place as the other bedroom. Well, Hostile, you're talking as if she hasn't already. I think we're in a Weekend at Bernie's situation. They're just seeing how long they can draw this out. Curtains hides her secret slide. Who knows? And another normal bathroom. At least the tiles aren't as used and abused. I mean, I really feel that the windows in this house are very interesting. Like, I haven't seen too many houses with the actual shutter doors like this that close in this fashion. They have a very interesting look to them. It's nice. Oh, right. We can actually... Okay, so this is probably the distance the toilet paper is typically. It might be a little elongated still, but... Oh, the door isn't a mirror. This is, well, I'm not sure where this is in the bedroom. Hang on a second. Yeah, can't really tell where this mirror is from, to be honest with you. It's very perplexing, because this is the shower stall next to it. That's a door. Is the doorknob on top of it? That's what I don't know. Anyway, I hope your eyes were done resting because, hoo boy, this is the powder room. I really love them flamingos, storks, whatever's going on here. What is this? I'm bad at birds. One of them long birds. One of them weird bird boys. Nice white pinkish color. Cranes, thank you. That's what it was. There was a few that came to mind, and several of them I could not remember the name of. Yeah, the front door, somebody pointed out earlier, still thinking just Columbo. Very Columbo. Okay, folks. Don't worry, rest easy. We're out of the colors. And just a nice little patio. This is okay. Yeah, it's not horrific. It's pretty fine. I mean, the design stuff is pretty weird. I would want to change the wallpaper in a number of places. The rugs, I'd have trouble keeping those. Yeah, nice shiny stones. Oh yeah. And the basketball board that was used by the children taken over by time. I love this. But they've maintained this basketball square immaculately. I appreciate it. I like it. I like it a lot. And just another shot of the yard. There you go. The grandchildren stop visiting. Oh. Yeah. I like it. It's got character to it. So, sold for $500,000. Was there any description on this? The thing is, sometimes some listings, they lose their descriptions over time. This one did, but thankfully it still had the pictures. That's the thing, is finding a good listing that has not had its page yoinked. Usually people will post these and they just forget about them, and it's just up to Zillow or whoever to crop them off. So, folks, I regret to inform you that was the easy start. It's all pain from here on out. So, it said on the entry there weren't any details, so it's been lost. So, how to start this? How should I start this? I had a lead-in that I wanted to pitch to you guys beforehand. Okay. Oh no, it's not growing out of that. It's not growing out of the chimney. It's fine. So, folks, back when you were a kiddo, when you were learning cardinal directions, they may have also brought up something called relative location, which was about, oh, I am near here, or I am left of this, or I am right of this. Where's this? We'll look once we finish up. Don't worry about it. I don't want to spoil the surprise. So, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Looking at the URL, this is from Las Vegas. Yes, I'm sorry. Good eye. So, the thing I want you to bear in mind here, for starters, is try to stay locked onto things that are very concrete and tangible, because you are going to lose your place in here very quickly, and I'll try to walk you through where we go. The other thing, bear in mind that somebody posted this with the listing of, I want to sell this house, not I want to sell the house and everything inside of it. So as we're going through here, try to picture this as a homeowner trying to look for faults with the house. Okay, so folks, brace your eyes, because this is hectic. Very, very calm exterior, but we get a whisper. A very soft titter of what's to come. Tiny little stuff. Tiny little guys. So, what I'm talking about is there are Cabbage Patch-like dolls and aesthetics everywhere. Do you like dolls? Because this is the least doll we're going to be for the rest of this listing. Okay? Okay, folks. we are about to turn around. Bear in mind, okay, this right now, this green shelf, this is one of your anchors. This is one of your anchors. Remember the shelf. Okay, that is where we were. That is where we were. That was the green shelf. Now, look at this. Look at everything. Everything, everywhere, going and yelling all at once. I cannot talk. I am trying to put into words this feeling. It is like static in my brain because you cannot see anything. That's the thing, Eerie. You can't dust this. Imagine you need to set something down. Where are you gonna put it? On the fucking couch? It's just like, this is an insane person's house. More display cases. More. Okay. Yes, that's the thing. The other thing I want to tell you, Genetic, is this is a very bad picture because it is very low resolution, so the artifacting on this isn't helping. If we could zoom in, I would, but this is already a pretty kind of crunchy picture, if you get my drift. Cluttercore. Exactly. Yeah, this is the Cracker Barrel shop. This is the Cracker Barrel house. Okay, folks, so anchors. Our anchor is this wall with this color. This wall with farmhouse. So we have anchor 1, green shelf, front door. Anchor 2, this area over here. Remember this. Another anchor, this table, and the sofa. Okay? So, next picture. That's the entryway. So we basically move to the left and turn to the right. Yes. Because this is the green wall, and the TV is over here. Now, I hope I'm not alone as I'm saying this out loud. I hope you can understand my mental confusion as you're trying to take this in. The other thing is, once again, you're buying a house. You're looking for something in the house, and it's just like, you can't see anything. It's just noise everywhere. Yeah, exactly. It's like, what if you're curious about, I don't know, what's the wallpaper condition like? It's like, well, there's stuff everywhere. Everywhere. And it's like, well, are these nailed to the wall? Or did you use command strips? So there's, there's not a problem. Do you have like these fucking nails everywhere? Does this look like a damn pegboard? What's going on? Gatsby believed in the green light. Okay. So this is another perspective on the room. We're back at the front door. The back door's right behind us, or the front door's right behind us. Now, this is where things, the location's going to get a little weird. We're going to stagger forward, and we're going to stagger into the breakfast area over there. Okay? What's with the green lights? Don't worry about the green lights. Don't look at the green lights. Please, please, we have to stay anchored. Anchor 1. Anchor 2. This is another anchor. We're moving forward. Picture that in your head. We've just moved forward a little. Okay. And we're going to be moving over there. This was sold. Yes, somebody bought this. Okay. And okay. Now we've moved further. The whole batshit room is behind us. We're in a new batshit room. We've got a gumball machine. That's all about this room has going for it. Why is there a face in the TV? Was there a face in the TV? Hang on. You got the eye, you got the big old teeth. Thank you for spotting that, Lousy. That's the soul of the house. It really needs freedom. There's so much turmoil inside of it. Okay, so we're inside the breakfast room. Country. Home sweet home. Now, I think the next picture we're over here and we do a 180. Okay, yeah. Okay. I had to scrub through these and choreograph where we're going because I could not keep up when I was going through, and I thought, you know what? These look like pictures out of context. I need to describe where we are going. Yum. And in case you forgot, farm, y'all. We got farm. Yeah, it's a collection display. It's just like, I could understand somebody dressing up a house for selling it, but it's like, this is just where stuff is all the time, I think. Isn't it? It's like, you can't live here. This is just a house full of knickknacks and tchotchkes and whatever you want to call it. Okay, and we're in the kitchen. I thought at first this said fat, but it just says eat. What if it's an Airbnb? There might be a description. I'll have to take a look. Farmer's market, pantry, and nondescript cake? This is probably decoration cake, but yeah, the kitchen, that's the thing. This could have been a way more approachable listing, but it is just, there's too much. You can't tell anything about this. Like, okay, you have an oven here. What is this? Is this something that's in the way? They didn't show any picture leading into here, so it's like, you don't know how crowded this is without physically going there. And we all know, if you go into this house, one of the dolls steals your soul. That's how they get you at this sort of a place. It's just a house full of stolen souls. How do you make food here? I don't know. Okay, so this is probably like a rolling thing. Maybe. Farmhouse. This person fucking loves farms. We got a double farmhouse, y'all. Look at that. Farmhouse. Farmer's market. But which doll? That's the thing. You only get to choose one doll to potentially break your friend out of. And if you guess wrong, the doll you picked up curses you. This is Las Vegas, Ms. Chris. When pigs fly. Farmhouse. Sprinkle mix. Life is good. Yeah. No escape from Vegas. The house always wins your soul. Oh, God. And we're out of there, but the rooms are still busy. You got me. Sweet home. Make piss fly. That's when you try to do the old challenge pissing trial. You know, from the fuck you, Baltimore thing. And in case this place wasn't farm enough, I just noticed we have a barn door. I can't stand these doors. It's so grating. Our nest. Ugh. Flower cages. God almighty. Yeah, Green Intern, I regret to inform you, the listing that had Pound Town, they took down the image. Somebody didn't realize. What kind of farm looks like this? I don't know. A Cabbage Patch farm is all I could guess. Way too many pillows. Yeah, I mean, to be honest though, the way too many pillows thing is kind of on brand still. That kind of fits this flavor of crazy. But yeah, this is same room, different angle. Gonna progress through these a little more. Somethingness, homemade, farmhouse once again. Hello, sweet cheeks. Not very polite. Never preposition my cheeks. Yeah, but soup? I don't know what you're looking at, Eerie Duck, but I do just appreciate how you just said soup. As if there's a sign in here that does say that, and now I'm kind of looking like, where's the soup question mark sign? Oh, it's soap. Oh, that right there. Okay. I would have loved just a random soup. Yeah. And as if this house wasn't already pissing me off enough, it's a basin sink. Screw you. Screw you. I'm sorry if you're a basin sink owner. This stuff is just, I don't get it. Yeah. What did you choose today, folks? Today I chose happy. Oh. Jane. We have a name, folks. Jane, the Dollhouse Witch. Oh. Yep. While you're doing your business, you got this little weirdo staring at you. We had mannequins last time. Now we have to have dolls. Finally, a wall they couldn't put shit on. I mean, I kind of wonder how decorated the inside of the shower is, to be honest with you. I know we're not going to get a look inside there, but part of me wants to think there's a bunch of dolls in there. Yeah, Forever 14. 50 kinds of soap. All the same flavor, though. How disappointing. Yeah, and this is the guest room. Oddly enough, the guest room does have place. This is actually considerate for guests because you do have a single surface to put your stuff on. But that is it. You have to do it in line of sight with the rabbit doll. The rabbit doll has to see everything. And that doll. This one's the ringleader. They don't tell anyone that, though. 2 clocks. Never used. That is a good point. I mean, the dolls are probably the owner. Oh my god, is that a... Oh, that is on brand. That's a cricket. Oh man. Yeah, someone who owns this place would absolutely own a cricket. So for folks who don't know, cricket is kind of a, if you're a modern scrapbooky type person and you have a few $100 to spend, you probably get one of these because you can just cut out like little thin little vinyl things or cheap stuff from Joann's and just decorate stuff with stencils. And that's absolutely what this is. Don't ask me how I know. But yeah, it's sort of like, of course they would have a cricket. I do like the owl, though. I don't know why. Something about the eyes. It's not a laminator, no. Definitely. There's like there was a knob on it that's very distinctive. Well, Fragger, I own one too, so don't you worry. And like that, we're in this lively backyard. Your eyes can finally breathe. Do not get a cricket. I own one already. I got it very cheap from somebody. That's part of how I made some weird stuff with the Artorias helmet I have. The yard is very nice, but I have a question for y'all folks. Yeah, it's a super dead yard. I mean, I know it's Vegas, but I mean, you gotta have something back here. But a question I have for y'all folks, look at these chairs. Where are the chairs from? Why do they have these fancy chairs? They're stacked over there. There's so many of them. And we don't get any answers. Yeah, there are so many of them, and they're nice chairs. Oh, it's for the doll council. Oh, I see, I gotcha. Oh. Well, man, this now I'm just thinking about like a Puppet Master situation. You know, those old horror movies, Wes Craven's Puppet Master, or at least he did one of those at least, right? Man, I miss those Puppet Master movies. They start off as like bad guy antagonists, and the last one, it jumps back to like the 30s or 40s or something, and they're in Nazi Germany, and it's wild. Wes Craven. Ah, okay, I gotcha. Thanks, Denby. Yeah, never had anything to do with Puppet Master, though. But, yeah, it's a very bland exterior. You would never know the madness that it's contained within. Cinder block wall around their house. Yeah. You gotta stay away from that flavor of crazy. So sold for $370,000. That's pretty. In Vegas, I'd have to imagine that's pretty cheap, right? But nothing description-wise. Oh, wait, there is. Overview, 1 paragraph. Come see this newly renovated 3-bed, 2-bath home on a cul-de-sac. This home is 1,600 square feet with a nice yard with a dog run. Wood laminate and tile flooring throughout. Oh, nice yard, nice size yard. This is a nice sized yard. It's not a nice yard. There's a very important distinction to make here, folks. There might be other stuff in the house, but I cannot tell. Well,